A 3D printed suppressor? How the heck does that work? It's made of plastic, isn't it? No, it's not. That's not how it works. That's not how any of that works. Silencer Shop Authority time. Today we have Daniel Defense's new DD Wave in 7.62 or 30 cal with the quick detach system. At 7.6 inches long with a diameter of 1.49 inches at the end cap and 1.658 inches at the QD end, it weighs a good middle of the road 17.2 ounces. At this time, a 2-chamber muzzle brake in 1/2 inch and 5/8 threads are available, and it weighs 3.8 ounces for the 1/2 inch thread version. It has an overall length of 2.227 inches with wrench flats on the muzzle portion for install with a 3/4 inch wrench. As mentioned, this is a 3D printed can made with laser sintering technology. There are no welds whatsoever on the can. It would be considered a tubeless design since the baffle stack and tube are one piece, similar to how some of the newer cans are made with the baffle stack being part of the tube. Main body is Inconel and other parts are also made of titanium, and the muzzle device is made from 17.4 stainless steel. Full auto rated and for calibers from 5.56 up to 300 Win Mag. No bare minimum barrel lengths were listed in the manual or the website, so I'd consult Daniel Defense before you go throwing this on a 10-inch full auto 300 Win Mag. Finish of choice is Cerakote, and with the way the DD Wave is constructed, provides a very grip positive texture. Kind of reminds me of like a rough aluminum casting a little bit. The QD lock ring is the actual serialized part on this suppressor. Exit hole is 350 thousandths, a little on the tighter side tolerance wise compared to other 30 cal cans, which typically in the past have come in at around 380 thousandths. MSRP is right around $1,200 at the time of review. Our hosts today were the CZ557 Urban Counter Sniper in 308 with a 16-inch barrel and a Thompson Center Compass in 5.56/223. You'll note that the 557 is feeding a lot better after CZ replaced the stock. I'm also not happy with the barrel threading on the TC Compass, but that's for another video. As far as using the quick detach system, essentially you need to line up the lock ring so that this cutout meets that cutout. So essentially when you put it on, this ring can actually expand over the QD mount. So here's our 557 here. Insert the can. The big Acme threads help spin it on rather easily, and as you turn it, you'll see that ring push down. And it's on, and you twist the ring like that, and it's locked in place. And then removal is the reverse. Slide the ring clockwise, line it up with those tabs, and then spin it off. We did shoot 4 groups with the 557, 2 with 175 grain subsonic rounds, and 2 with some standard M80 ball from SDI. At 75 yards, the point of impact difference on the subsonic ammunition was 0. Yes, 0. On the M80 ball at 100 yards, the point of impact was just slightly over 2 inches. Very good for a QD can in my opinion, considering other cans have been 4 inches on average from the testing that I've been doing for the last few months. This is the last video we have for a while with the sound meter. Laugh out loud, taking donations for my own from Nathan at R.A.N.G.E Research. Kept the same placement as before, 1 meter to the left and 80 centimeters or 31.5 inches above my seated area. Alright, we have a 22-inch 5.56 223 bolt gun here. We have some Wolf Gold 223 Remington. We'll fire 5 shots unsuppressed.
$163.1. 163.4, 163.1, 163.2, 163.2.
Now we have our Daniel Defense DD Wave 762. Have the same 223 Wolf Gold. Another 5-shot string. The sound meter is 1 meter to the left, level with the muzzle / suppressor, and 80 centimeters above the shooting bench that we're using here today.
One 134.5, 132.3, 132.7, 132.2, 132.
Alright, now we have a 16-inch 308. This has the Daniel Defense muzzle brake on it. We have 5 rounds of some SDI M80 ball, and then 3 rounds of 175 grain HSM subsonic. $169.2, 168.9, 169.4, 169.7, 169. Now these are the subsonic loads.
$157.5, 157.4, 157.4.
Okay. Alright, same round order, 5 rounds of the M80 ball, and then 3 rounds of the HSM subsonic.
136.6, 137.7, 135.3, 135.9, 135.3, 122.9, 124.5, 125.6.
I really like the technology behind the DD Wave. A completely weld-free design with QD attachment. It's not the lightest in the world, but considering the full Nelson is only 4 ounces lighter when considering the DD Wave plus the muzzle attachment, this is a good run-of-the-mill middleweight suppressor. I like the muzzle device that they currently have. It's a good brake, really tamed the recoil on the 557. It has a lot of meat to it, so it should give a long service life. The 3/4 inch wrench flats make install a breeze, and since the QD system is on the device, you save a little bit on the overall length by not having it on the muzzle. It's no slouch in the quiet department, a solid 30 decibel reduction in both hosts. Again, my testing may differ from your testing and other people's testings, so you can take the numbers with a grain of salt, but they're good to have when you can provide them. I like the bridges on the rear of the can to help aid in gripping the can for installation and removal. I didn't have any obscure or weird heat buildup on the can. Again, I only used it on a bolt gun, but usually after firing around 10 rounds of 308 through this, it got warm enough that it was keeping my hands warm on that cold day. My only concern with the can are in the QD system. The little ring on mine has to be in just the right position, otherwise it won't allow it to open up for mounting. So like on this side, you can kind of see that they're lined up, and it looks like you should be able to press it all the way, but it looks like it's stopping a little bit. And if you flip it over here, you'll see that it just catches that edge a little bit. So just make sure you have it just right, and then it'll work just fine. Could be just machining or a printing tolerance that is a little on the tight side. It does lock up tight though, and I had no issues with the can coming loose during use, although again, I only use them on bolt guns. Long-term reliability of the entire suppressor will be interesting. 3D printed suppressors are fairly new enough that I don't think I've seen any post articles about any failures with them. Thank you once again to Silencer Shop for providing us with the DD Wave, and to Daniel Defense. Until next time, catch you at the range.